Bienvenue à Learn French with Mr. K. C'est moi. For today's complex structure, we're looking at modal verbs. So, modal verbs accompany the main verb in a phrase or sentence to express things like necessity, desire, permission, ability, or possibility. They are more complex in French as they don't change conjugations in English. Examples in English like may, can, ought to, shall. And we're going to focus just on the present tense in French, but they do require conjugations in French. So we'll see those in a second. Example, I can speak French. So whoever we were talking about there, can wouldn't change English. We can, they can, I can, you can, she can. In French, je peux parler français. Now the peut would change depending on who we're talking about. Another example, he must do the dishes. Il doit faire la vaisselle. They want to go to Spain. Ils veulent aller en France. So we've got the modal verb, the conjugated modal verb, always followed by the infinitive verb in French. Okay, so in English, saying I can speak, he must do, they want to go. For language learners, that last one is a bit more obvious because we have the to go, which we identify as the infinitive verb in English. But if you check out my video on infinitive verbs, you'll understand the nuances there in English and French and when we can use the infinitive and what it might translate to. So just like when we're giving an opinion, I hate to go, or I like to dance, or I prefer to eat. The second verb, the verb following the modal verb, must always be the infinitive. Okay, so I'm going to show you the conjugations of the three and the pronunciation. So the first one, the infinitive pouvoir, to be able to can. We would say je peux for I can, tu peux for you can, il ou elle ou on peut with a T for he, she or one can. Nous pouvons, we can, vous pouvez, you guys can, and ils ou elles peuvent for they can. Okay, now we have the verb to have to, must, devoir, which is you'll also recognize from les devoirs, the noun homework, which translates as the have to do's, the must do's. So je dois, I must, tu dois, you must, il, elle, on doit, he, she, one must, nous devons, we must, vous devez, you guys must, and ils ou elles doivent, they must. And the third and final one we're looking at today, vouloir, okay, the verb to want to. Je veux, I want, tu veux, you want, il, elle, on veut, he, she, one wants, nous voulons, we want, vous voulez, you guys want, and ils ou elles veulent, they want. Okay, so now if we look at the three of these verbs laid out the way I've laid them, we can see why people refer to these as boot verbs, because while they seem very irregular, actually nous and vous, if I isolate those now, you can see those are regular in terms of we're keeping that stem from the infinitive. Pouvoir, pouvons, pouvez, devoir, devons, devez, and vouloir, voulons, voulez. So it's the other four pronouns that are irregular, but behave along the same lines. So actually these three verbs are really good to learn as a group because they all follow very similar patterns. So I'm now going to give you the three verbs, conjugations on this slide, and I'm going to give you 10 translations to put from French into English, and then 10, a little bit harder, to put from English into French. So pause me now, see how you get on, unpause me, and we'll go through the answers in about 10 seconds. Okay, so number one, je veux jouer dehors. I want to play outside. Tu peux chanter avec moi. You can sing with me. Il doit ranger sa chambre. He must tidy his room. Elle veut un jus de pomme. She wants an apple juice. On peut commencer maintenant. We can start now. Nous devons écouter la maîtresse. We have to listen to the teacher. Vous pouvez choisir une couleur. You can choose a color. Ils veulent regarder un dessin animé. They want to watch a cartoon. Elles doivent finir le puzzle. They have to finish the puzzle. Et je peux aider mon ami. I can help my friend. So 11, you, singular, want to read a book. Tu veux lire un livre. He can swim very well. Il peut très bien nager. She must wash her hands. Elle doit se laver les mains. We want to play a game. Nous voulons jouer à un jeu. Or you could have used on veut. You, plural, must come with us. Vous pouvez venir avec nous. They can dance. Ils peuvent danser. They want to draw, so a group of females now. Elles veulent dessiner. I must go home. Je dois rentrer à la maison. You can open the door. Tu peux ouvrir la porte. And we must tidy up. Nous devons ranger. Or again, if you used on doit ranger, that's also fine. How did you get on? Très bien.